moments over the years, ranked matchups, massive upsets, even a fight or two. It's a rivalry game that has defined both of these programs for generations. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And the Gamecocks will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Clemson's offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. So South Carolina's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
Nah, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows, a little bit back and forth, some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
Quickly complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. He's got it at the 25. He's just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Here's the handoff. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the single back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball on the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. The game, originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday, was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. The trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos. A silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I have really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun, and the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state. And bragging rights to whoever wins this football game and gets that trophy.
And the Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The quick out.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Snagged out of the air.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Slips away. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gonna look downfield again. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Moore. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Really nice play there catching the pass. And I'll tell you, it's not easy to get on the field these days at Clemson if you're a wideout. Because of the success they've had recruiting and all the NFL talent they've had outside the position, getting on the field and competing is no simple task. It's not easy to do, but this guy has everything you look for. He is built to succeed, not just at the college level. I think this guy's got an opportunity on Sundays, too.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They had left for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point. And
there he goes. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Howell. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to bull his way in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points in their previous. Breaks into the open.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He's got an open man. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively...
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Clark. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ncaa if they can stop him on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howell. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open man.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Bringing the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. catch in the middle. It's Cook. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Inside the 25. Stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
He's going to run it. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Off play action on first down. The short hands, it's Howell. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got it in the middle, it's Howell. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional throw.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. All wideouts, no backs. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He rifles one deep down the right side. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, the Palm Tree Trophy on the line, and already Clemson and South Carolina have given us some stirring moments. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
The Tigers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback, and you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his...
Turning it on! And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Got his man. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Howell. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Good timing on the quick out.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cook. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pressure coming. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Quickly to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on third. Finds his tight end. Lots of room to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hayes. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today. They're up by 11 over Notre Dame. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rush is on him. Going deep. And he's got it inside the 35.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. He's got some space. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw, it's Sellers. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. South Carolina starting to feel a little cocky, and why not, as they stretch the lead on Clemson.
They're cocky, and they should be the way they're dominating this game on both sides of the ball. They are bringing it to Clemson.
And South Carolina's fan base is one of the best in the country, and they are jacked out of their mind right now to be putting on their in-state rival.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Quarterback moving. Ripping through the defense. And he'll be shoved out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of... Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Offside. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
48, Clemson, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. To the air, it's Murphy. Makes the catch, it's Moore. There he goes! Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with a big one.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. From the left hash, he'll try to bend. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. He's got the ball, and it's live. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. On the move, it's Howell. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He's going to take off. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Gamecocks are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Give to the running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go right back to the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Now improvising. He's got him. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Barnett. Grabbed near the marker, it's Myers. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pulls in the deep ball. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Buying some time. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're setting up the screen. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Got him downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They used the chunk play. Midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pitts. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Pitts. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Firing toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Hayes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
1st down for the offense.
Anytime South Carolina takes down Clemson, as it just did in this rivalry game, you can expect them to get a little bit cocky, and they deserve it. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm